Online, am I audible? Online, am I audible? Can you hear me? Online, can you hear me? Good. Good morning, everyone. Good. How are you all? Online, how are you, ma? Good. I expected a lot today. Only few people came. Does they have no doubts or do they don't want doubt? Good. Now, Bolo, what are your doubts? Let me show you the topics. Open folder. Good. Now many people came. Let's go with it. Finally. Good. Online, I got one suggestion. Someone Sagar asked pseudo elements. I will repeat the pseudo elements. I will also give you till now what were completed. We completed UI UX Figma. We completed HTML, introduction, headings, paragraph, anchor tag, image, list, tables, forms, validations, semantic, block versus inline, formatting, media, HTML5. And again in CSS, we have introduction, units, fonts, colors, backgrounds, gradients, box model, display, display block, display inline block, display none, flux, grid, float, pseudo elements and classes. We are going to discuss pseudo elements and pseudo classes now. Also, transitions, animations, positions, media queries. We did one website using HTML and CSS. We did one bootstrap website. We did one preprocessor, which is SASS. And we discussed Git and GitHub. In JavaScript, we have discussed introduction of JavaScript. We have discussed something called developer tools. We have discussed data types. In data types also, we discussed only member. Members have math methods. Members have math methods. String. The string have string methods. Only this much we discussed till now, actually. We are going kind of slow. It might take one more extra week, but it will be completed. By mid of Jan, it will be done. Not much. By some kind of third week or something, it will be done. Now in this, we need to discuss now pseudo elements and pseudo classes. Any other topic you wanted to go? The all-time favorite for everyone, media queries. Why? Good. Let me start with it. In CSS, we have two topics. Good. Online, some people goes with SASS also. Good. Bootstrapper. वो बड़ा सब्जेक्ट है. देख लेंगे. One by one we'll see. First will, sir, I have someone doubt regarding the property size. What's the difference between pixels and all? Where to use what? Okay. We'll cover in this. Sudo, I'm going it. Go live. Go here. Control K C. Now I am just stopping all. In CSS also everything I'm stopping. Now see this index.html. Anything is there, ma? Now there is no CSS. There is no HTML. Let me explain you pseudo elements and pseudo classes one more time. Okay. First one. First one. Pseudo classes. They goes with double colon. It goes with double colon. Like for example, imagine I have a paragraph. The paragraph class name is para. And they are having something lorem 100. What is the use of this pseudo elements and classes are? Pseudo elements and pseudo classes are used to select one element based on the position or state. Based on the position or state. Imagine you put your mouse over a element. Imagine you put one mouse over certain element. When you put your mouse over the element only, I want it to zoom. Normally, I don't want it to zoom. After I keep my mouse over it, I want it to zoom. Or whenever whenever particular element, like based on the position, like see in this paragraph, I wanted to target only L, or same like this 10 paragraphs are there. Same like this, imagine 10 paragraphs are there and I want to select only some third paragraph, okay, or fourth paragraph. Either you will select the position, either you will select the element based on the position or based on the state. You put the mouse, you leave the mouse, kind of these logics. Based on the positions or based on these logics, if you want to select an element, you will call them as pseudo elements and classes. Okay. There are two things. Pseudo elements are different. Pseudo classes are different. Pseudo classes. Now, if you go here, you can see first we'll go with pseudo elements. Pseudo elements, they use double asterisk. sorry, double colon. What they will use, ma? Double colon. There are so many, but we will discuss mainly 5. Paragraph before, not first. First letter. What will the first letter will do, sir? What do you think the first letter will do? It will select the first letter of the paragraph. If I say dot para, it will select the first paragraph, na? If I say double colon first letter, it will select the first letter of the paragraph. What it will select? First letter. Now in this paragraph, only first letter I want to select. Then I will use first letter, like color red. These are just selectors, ma. Okay. These are just selectors used to select the element. See, only first letter became red. Can you see that? So it selected the element. It selected the element not by class name, not by tag name, not by ID. It selected the element based on the position. Right, sir? Only certain portion it is selecting. Not only that. Can I select the first line? Go here. It selected the first line. Or imagine some input is there. Some input is there. Placeholder. Enter name. I want to select the placeholder. I want to select the placeholder. Then I will go here. I will say input placeholder color green. I am making the placeholder color green. To make select the placeholder also, you can use double colon placeholder. Not only that, before this paragraph, I want one quotation mark. Before this paragraph, I want one quotation mark. I will use before content some quotation. How can I say quotation here? Quote. No. Print slash 032. These are called Unicodes. What they call, ma? What these things are called? Unicodes. Unicodes means, if you remember, your whole website will go with something called UTF-8. UTF-8 is a character set. Do you remember what is full form of UTF? Unicode transmission format. What is UTF-8? Unicode transmission format. That means everything you are writing here has one code. A is having one code, B is having. Similarly, in CSS, if you use this, one symbol will come. Oh, 032 means 2 is coming. Let's go with 021 exclamation. No, I want quotation ray. Left quote. Unicode. 201C. Plus U. 201C. U plus front slash. Can you see left quotation came? Can you see left quotation came, ma? Understand it. Now I can increase this left quotation ka size, font size, 48 pixel. Now someone asked me in the online, sir, what is the difference between pixels and VH, VW? People get confused with this. Take my full screen. This full screen is 1480 pixel. When you buy your system, they will tell you how much width, how much height is there. When you are buying your phone also, they will tell you the resolution of your phone. 500 by 600 or something kind of one. They will tell you, na? That dimensions they will tell you. It is mentioned in their thing. Now my dimensions are 1480. That means it means 1480 small dots are there in my system. Each one is called one pixel. What is it called? One pixel. If I say 10 pixel means like this 10 chota dots combine. 100 pixel means this much it will come maximum. Are you getting my point, ma? But sir, now only this much is coming. 100 pixel means because my screen is bigger. Imagine I'm taking phone screen, huh? Phone screen will be maximum some kind of 500 pixel. So if when I'm saying phone screen 100 pixel, it's good. It actually covers something kind of 1 by 4 or 1 by 5th place. Is it clear, sir? Pixel is the smallest unit. What about VH, VW? VH means viewport height. In your phone, how much height it is there? That is 100 VH. What it is? 100 VH. If you say 50 VH, your box will be 50 percentage of total. 50 percentage of total. If you see it in mobile also 50 percentage of total will be there. If you see system also 50 percentage of the total will be there. I say 50 VW. That means total 50 percentage will be there. When you say smaller screen also, it will be always 50 percentage. In larger screen also 50 percentage. VHVW means viewport height, viewport width, total, how much it will be. And if someone goes with percentage and VH, they are different. How? Now, I have one parent, sir. Dekho. This total is 480 pixel. Just assume. Inside this, one box is there. This box is 200 pixel. What is the height of the box? 200 pixel. Now, I am having one chota box. If this chota box is 50% height, if this chota box is 50% height, how much height it is? 100. Why? Because 50 percentage means 50% of the parent. Online, are you all getting my point, ma? Online, are you all getting my points? देखो इधर 50% बोले तो percentage बोले तो it is percentage means 100%, 100 pixel because of the parent. But if I say 50 VH, 50 VH, can anyone tell me what is 50 VH? 240. How much 50 VH? 240. Why? Because VH बोले तो total is 480, 50 VH बोले तो 240. That is the difference. Percentage का VH का. Last but not least, EM, REM, EM, REM. 1 EM equals to 1 EM equals to 1 time of parent font size. If parent is font size 30 pixel, if I say children 1 em, then children size is also 30 pixel. Then what is the advantage? Tomorrow when I go for smaller screens na, anyway smaller screens I have to reduce the font size for parent. When I decrease the parent's font size, automatically the sizes of children will be automatically reduced. So based on always it will take font size only. Based on parents font size, if you want to adjust every other thing, that is called EM. What is it called? EM. There is something called REM. One REM equals to 16 pixel. Always it's fixed. REM will the root enumerated value. If you just do your experiment, sir, kaisa yaad karna? No need to yaad, remember. Create 5 boxes. One box give height and width 100 percentage, 100 percentage, 100 percentage. Give one background color. Another one give 100 VH, 100 VW background color. Another box give some 10 em, 10 em or 1 em, 1 em and background color. Another one give 1 rem, 1 rem background color. Last one give 10 pixel, 10 pixel background color. Use all 5 units, 5 boxes and see the result. Automatically you will know the difference. Are you getting my point, ma? CSS याद करने को experiment करना है. The more you do, the more you will remember easily. Online, is it clear, sir? Yeah. Come back to this. Here I said 48 pixel. Here see, I added something before. You can add something before or after. Like if I want write code, Unicode 2019, write single quotation, write double quote Unicode 201D para after 201C 201. Oh shit. This is after. See, if you see this, sir, in so many websites, you will see the quotations here. Understand it. This whole thing is one paragraph only, na? In this paragraph, you are highlighting only one specific part. You are highlighting only one specific part. Only one particular quotation you are highlighting. How can you do that? Only one quotation to be bigger. Only one letter to be bigger, only one line to be bigger, only one placeholder to be bigger. So you are just taking the elements specifically. You are just taking the elements specifically. And that can be done using pseudo elements, which are this 5. I will show you some real-time website. This is one of the site we have built it in starting, like when I started my career, I built it. In this double quotation, see this. Here one paragraph is there now for every comment. And the paragraph, they are coming big quotations, right? And in reality, that is one paragraph. And these quotations using that placeholder of before and after. Are you getting my point now? In this website, I have used it. So that's why I'm just showing it. Is it clear, ma? Yeah. Next. Next. Sir, not only that, 90% of the websites uses nice animations using the hover effects and all. If I go here, some kind of, when I go to this website, it's zooming. Why? Tell me how they are zooming. Hmm? If you wanted to get this zoom effect, if you wanted to get this zoom effect, then you will use transform scale. But when do you want to zoom? When you hover, when you put your mouse over the element, that means you don't want it to zoom initially. You wanted two states. Based on the state of the element, you want it to zoom. Okay. Whenever they put your mouse over the element, you want it to zoom, kind of thing. You want it to rotate, kind of thing. Then you will use something called pseudo classes. What you will use, ma? Pseudo classes. If I take one certain elements, imagine I take some elements here. Now here, if I want to select any child, dot child, colon, over. I'm sorry. Transform scale 1.05. What I did. Oh, in this so many paras are there. Now, and child height 100 pixel, width 100 pixel, background color red. देखो, I have height 100 pixel, width 100 pixel. If I go here, whenever I'm hovering, can you see it is zooming now? Same like that website. It is zooming now. Now that is zooming only when you hover it. That is because of this colon hover. Like this, so many pseudo elements are there. So many pseudo classes are there. You don't need to know everything at once. But remember, for everything, one is there. Okay. For example, I wanted to select all the children, not second. If I want to select all the children except the second guy, I want to select all the children except the second guy. And for this guy, I will say it like color green, font size some 48 pixel. देखो every one font size is bigger, but second guy, I want to select element specifically. I can use not. I can use something called nth child. I want to select first child. If you want to select a first child, I can use something nth child. Nth child 1, only first element will come. Nth child 2, only second element will come. Nth child 3, only third element will come. Or nth child even, only even elements will come. If I want to make it more interesting, it's all about your creativity, ma. Parent, display grid template columns, repeat, 3 comma 1 FR, 300 pixel. And now someone is asking what is it mean by grid? Understand it. Grid means rows and columns. If you want to mention something like rows and columns, you will use something like grid. There are two ways of layout. One is flux. Flux means arranging the elements in single direction, either row or column. But if you want to arrange the elements in a two-dimensional, you will use something called grid. We discussed flux box and grid. Okay. But if you still have doubts with the grid now, there is one nice game we played called Grid Garden. Okay. For a flux box, we played something called flux box froggy. If you try those things 100% you will get it. It's not something great. Now here I just make it some grids are here. Dekho. Now what do you do sir here? Let me show you more interesting thing here. I will say all even children will become background color white, black, and each child will get border 1 pixel solid white, solid black. Why they are getting up and down? Oh, some are paragraphs, na? Sorry. All are not divs. They are getting up and down because by default, listen, this is the problem. By default, one paragraphs will have different things, each ones have different things. That's why when you start your CSS, I always told you one thumb rule. First thing you should put asterisk, margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. If you put this now, everything will be in your control. If you don't put that, this kind of errors only will happen. Now, I want to create a chess box. See, it came. Original chess box have 64 pieces. If I have 64 children, na, I can make it actually. Only even ones will have border white color. Are you getting my point? I am not only telling you nth child, I am also telling you how nice you can keep the 10th child. Okay, here they are having 6. If I keep it 7 na, I will get some zigzag order. If I give now bolo, देखो अच्छा है. That is a basic chess box. And you can make it more nice things in your screen. See, this is the point. So many people will tell you what does it mean by nth child. Understanding nth child even odd is not difficult. But using the 10th child even or odd, can I create something like chess? Is the point I want you to get. Someone get it like, sir, I will put hover. Oh, easy. Hai. But when you use hover, what kind of nice animation you are creating? What kind of nice effect you are creating so that it will attract the user? Is it clear, ma? Or is it something like overwhelming? I'm just giving it, you can make it more and more nice. Now, if I go with this, I will say again more. If nth child, again nth child, uh, all children, if I hover it, I will get some kind of already hovering is there now. Now I go here. If I hover this element, see, any doubts? No. You can make it nth child. You can even make it nth child, odd nth child. Even you can go with reverse. Or some people will go nth last child. From last they will count. Simple. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. From last 1, 2, 3, 4. Ultimately you will have similar. Only the number count will change if you are going with. Any doubts, ma? And it depends on use case. It depends on the use case. Till now, any doubts? Online, anyone have any doubts in this pseudo elements, ma? You pseudo elements are so powerful. Using these only, we will create animations and all. Actually, if you remember, nice transitions you can create it using this. Online, any doubts, sir? Online, any doubts, ma? In this particular pseudo elements and all. Online, is it clear, sir? Are you there online? Sir, when we hover the element, can we change the color? Yes. Dekho, when I hover, it is just transforming. Why don't you change background color? Background color, green. Simple. You can do anything. When you hover, you can literally do anything. See, this is just a selector. This selector will work when you hover it. That means inside this, whatever you write, it will work now. Simple. I hope it makes sense. Now, here comes to the big thing, media queries. Now let me make it more interesting one. Control C. Now I will go with this. I will explain in simple terms. I will not go with big terms. Can we put image also? Yes, you can put images also. Background images. If you want it like black color one, if you want it like in odd box one image, in even box one image, I can put it. And it's all about your beauty, how you wanna make it. Go here. Now see this, sir, everyone. This is the website I have shown to you, right? Now in this website, sir, if I go for smaller screen, now if I go for smaller screen, sir, is it good, ma? Is it good in mobiles? No. Why? Because in smaller screen you cannot able to see see When I go to 400 pixel, only 2 boxes are coming. But originally my chess have 7 boxes here. I wanted to show, right? That means, sir, this one is not responsive. This one is not responsive. What does it mean by responsiveness? Responsiveness means it should work proper in all kinds of devices. What kind of devices you will have? 3 devices you will have. Mainly laptops and tablets and mobiles. If you want to divide more precisely, 4 laptops, PCs, tablets, and mobiles. So my website should work for 4. My website should work for 4. What are they? Laptops. Already whatever I did for laptop only na, because in my laptop I am doing it. If I'm doing CSS in my phone na, it will work for my phone easily phone, but it's not possible. If I do it in PC, it will work for PC nicely. And I will use it something called PCs. PCs bole to kind of old systems. Usually how much to how much will be there? PCs, you will write media queries, media, minimum width, minimum width 999 pixel to, and maximum width 1200 pixel. That means from 999 pixel, from 999 pixel to 1200 pixel, you will have something called old PCs. For old PCs, imagine I have seen my website in old PC. If it's coming correct na, I will not even do this. My website automatically coming nicely in old PCs रे. छोड़ दो, कुछ नहीं करना, right? If it is not coming correctly, what sections are not coming correctly? Only those sections, only that CSS I will rewrite here. If I'm not getting it nicely in tablets, in tablets, 571 pixel to 998. Usually tablets are something 768. Okay? You can go with 577 also. Then for phones, I am going with max width, only max width 570. If you directly see numbers na, if you directly see numbers na, you will get a total confusion. But instead of this, see the devices one by one by one. First, open your website and see it for, open your website and see it for big devices. देखो. Now see this. Only for big devices I wanted to do. Only for big devices I wanted to do. Okay. For big devices, try it. First for big devices, what you wanted to do, sir. Now here, how many columns are there? How many columns are there, ma? 7. Okay. And how here each one height and width are 200. Dekho. Either I just want to change in small devices, kaisa adjust karna. I will go here. Dot parent. Here, when you go for this pieces now, I don't want 7 columns. Make it some 5 columns. Or no, sir, I wanted 7 columns just only for every screen. Then decrease the size. Size child is equals to, go with height, height 120 pixel, width 120 pixel. Now here also 7 came na. See, now it is nicely coming good na. People who open in old PC, they will see my website nicely. And people who open my website in bigger screen also, they will see it nicely. But can they see it nicely in mobiles? No, because I did not adjust it. For tablets and all, I will just adjust. Sir, why you are changing child? Does it mean changing it to height and width or responsive? No. You should check how your website is coming in mobiles. In mobiles तुम्हारा website को क्या problem है? Text problem है, adjust करो. Grid problem है, adjust करो. Height problem है, adjust करो. Color problem है, adjust करो. Whatever you feel it, that particular device, it's not working. Only those specific properties you can adjust. Only condition is you should wrap them inside this at the rate media. Simple. Sir, that means I have to check each and everything and change it. Yes, no choice. You have to check each and everything, including font size. That's why people never uses pixel. Instead, use EMs, REMs, VW, VH, percentages. Imagine instead of giving it here 100 pixel, 100 pixel, if I said it like 10%, 15% now, automatically if I decrease its का width, वो पूरा चल easily आ जाएगा. Right? I did a mistake there. Instead of giving it here, something like height 200 pixel, width 200 pixel. If I used percentages, it would be nice. If I used EMs, would be nice. If I used something VHVW, would be nice. Because based on height and width, it will only change now. So adjust it based on those things. It will help you. Now, when I go for smaller screens also, it's coming correctly. Someone, can we implement chess rules using CSS? Additionally, how can we implement functionality of picking and drop chess pieces, allowing them to be placed in different positions? Do logic. You can implement chess rules means you need to go with some logics. Chess का logics रहता. Like if you click one button, it has to move 2 moves, 3 moves. वो JavaScript करता. Okay. Second, there is something called drag and drop. The drag and drop also will be done by JavaScript. If you remember in HTML5, I told you, in HTML5 class, I told you, there is something called in HTML draggable. This draggable, you will put it true, and then you will use the JavaScript. Okay. Now, at the rate media is used to make it support for this particular device. So at the rate media means this media device बोले तो any screen. At the rate media बोले तो now at the rate media max width 570 means any device whose maximum width is 570 pixel. Any device whose maximum width is 570 pixel. For them, apply this. Or any device whose minimum width is 571, maximum width is 998. That means वो device बीच में रहता. Something 720. For that device, apply this. Now, देखो. See my screen. Is it between 571 and 998? Is my screen, is it between 571 and 998, ma? No, my screen is 1400. So that's why it is not applied. But when I go for right click, inspect, go for smaller screen. Now, what is the width? 912. Now देखो 912 बोले तो क्या कैटेगरी आता है इधर? Which one? First one or second one? 912. First one or second one, ma? Second one. In second one, what is the height and width? 80. ये height and width 80 है. If I go more than 998, height क्या होता? If I go more than 998, height क्या होता, ma? 120. देखो, from 999, it will become 120. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear? Now देखो, see, I am going more than 998. I am going more than 998. See, the moment I go, it became 120. Very simple now. Okay, width 300 pixel or something like width is 800 pixel. Height is 600 pixel. Height 10 percentage. Width 20 percentage. Hmm. Hmm. If I give percentages now, then based on the element it is coming. Now when I go for smaller screens, can you see they are automatically adjusting? Because I gave this pixels now, वो change करना है. No. हाँ? क्या सेंटर में चाहिए? అర్థం కాలా. In phone and all, they are in center only na. Only in only in big devices you will get it in left side. Sir, if you wanted big devices also in center, what you will do? For body, put a display flux. Justify content center. वो center में आ जाता, right? See, this is the interesting point is you should get one idea. सर हमको सेंटर में चाहिए, तो कैसा सेंटर में करना, you will do your research. आ जाता. But if you never get a thought, if you are just like, okay, sir put chess pieces, then I will also put chess pieces only. No, if sir plays chess, you should play checkers. That's it. If you never get a thought like how to make it creative now, you will not get any subject. To get it JavaScript or any other programming language, first you should try. Then you will get questions. Sir, if, for example, online, some people are asking, because sir, how to put a drag and drop? Someone asked me how to put chess. Imagine you never get a question only, sir, hum drag and drop karna hai. Then if I explain drag and drop to you also, it's useless. It's like I'm telling you how to use wrenches, but you never used only. Is it clear, ma? Now, sir, can I use VHVW? Use it. Each one is on 10 VH, 10 VW. That means 10 percentage of total screen. Do your experiment on your own. You can use REMs, you can use VH, you can use EMs, kuch bhi. Any other, ma? Online, any doubts anymore? Online, any doubts? No? Good. Not only this, someone asked me today, sir, explain something called SASS. SASS is a preprocessor. SASS is a preprocessor. Preprocessor बोले तो preprocessor बोले तो I will explain you. Preprocessor बोले तो it will have something like this. You want to write CSS. But in CSS na, you don't have that many good facilities. Like for example, I applied for one div, some background color, some another things. Again, for another element also, I want similar properties. Or again, another elements also, I want similar properties with code change. I have something like 5 divs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First one, I want to give background color red. Second one, I want background color green. Third one, background color blue. Fourth one, background color yellow. Fifth one, background color some kind of coffee. So total, all one I am giving background color only, na? Right? Right or not? In CSS, how you will write it, sir? Box 1, background color. Box 2, background color. Box 3, background color. Box 4, background color. Box 5, background. So you are writing same thing 5 times. Right or not? That is not a efficient code. That is not a efficient code. They call it in software engineering, there is one principle called dry. Dry बोले तो don't repeat yourself. Don't repeat yourself. Good code will never repeat yourself. That means, sir, I am having every time background color. If it is JavaScript or programming, how they will do? They will create one function. In that function, first time they will pass parameter blue and it will print background color blue. Second time they will pass background color green, one green color. Third time they will pass yellow color. Like that they will create one function, sir. But can I create functions in CSS? Can I create functions in CSS, ma? No. Can I do some kind of if logic in CSS? Can I do for logic in CSS? No, you can't put for loop, if loop and all in CSS. So that is why people what they did, they want to put if loop in CSS. They want to put for loop in CSS. They want to put some functions in CSS. To put these all things, they put something called preprocessor. What they put? Preprocessors. Preprocessors. One of the preprocessor is the CSS. Preprocessor means you will write code in preprocessor. This preprocessor will be converted as CSS. You will not direct CSS. You will not write direct CSS. Okay. You will write preprocessors and then preprocess will be converted into CSS. If you go to SASS website now, you will see the playground. So nicely they will tell you. What preprocessor can do, sir? SASS can do so many things. You can have variables. Actually, now directly CSS only have variables, recent CSS. But you can do that. Nesting. This one I loved it actually. Because some people always confuse with what is the arrow, what is space. People will confuse in CSS. So that's why I wanted to write for one div is there. Inside the div, one paragraph is there. I wanted to write div and inside the paragraph which is inside div. I wanted to write some code. Usually how you will write it, div space p or div arrow p. This is the CSS. In SASS, happily you can write div. Inside, if you want paragraph, you can write paragraph. This is called nested CSS. What is it called? Nested CSS. Or nested CSS, it will be done in SASS. Or you can use mixins. Mixins are kind of functions. Or you can do direct functions. Or you can do control statements like if, else, for, while, do while. We discussed the basic premature of SASS, but if you wanted to go in depth, I want you to try it one program with it. For that, I told you one nice website called CodePen. Let me give it CodePen, SASS. See this. They put it here. Can you see this? They create one function. A function name is that row machine. If you pass row machine 5, it will take this variable 5, 2% or margin something 2%. Inside, they are calculating bit based on this, and they are giving nth child, even numbers, they are giving different margin bottom and height. Just to get this gap, I think. To get this gap, this guy used this much heavy logic. Actually, you can use grid. That is a easy point. Waste of time. Now, try this. See this. How did he do? He created something for loop from I, from 1 to 50. How many lines he did? 50 lines. Each time he is getting it nth child I. That means nth child 1, nth child 2, nth child 3, nth child 4, like that. And each time he is getting it one random number out of 200, and he is giving pixel. If he's getting the random number means randomly you will get it. 0 pixel, 1 pixel, sometimes 150 pixel, like that. What if you give it here 100? Then 100 lines will come. It's not, is it same? Yes, it is same. Why it's not 150? No, I don't think much difference is there. Oh, here only 50 are there in HTML. One 150. But sir, understand this. Browsers cannot understand, browsers cannot understand SCSS. Browsers understand only three things: HTML, CSS, JavaScript. तो SCSS, CSS को करना है, convert करना. So you will write some SCSS. I wrote some SCSS here. And if you want to convert this SCSS into this one, then you will use some kind of SCSS. You will download the SCSS, npm install SCSS, and then you will use it command. Automatically it will come. Is it clear, ma? Simple logic. Try it. Now, dekho, I will show you. See this one, UL. What is this logic? In SCSS, I wrote UL color dollar color. Dollar color बोले तो इधर variable है. What is the color here? Red. So UL color red होए. LI is color, not LI. LI which is inside UL. LI which is inside the UL. It is direct. But if you convert to CSS, how it is coming देखो, ये है CSS. CSS में ऐसा करता है, वो SCSS में ऐसा easily करता है. Doubt? Online, any more doubts? Someone, Shravani, asked a question. Sir, in Bootstrap, they also install Bootstrap in terminal. We already used CDN links now. Why to install Bootstrap again? Understand, you don't need to install it again. If you either install by terminal or by CDN, any one only. If you install by CDN, you don't need to put it in uh, terminal. Any one only people will use. If you go to bigger applications like React and all, people will not put CDN links. Okay, because what if tomorrow that CDN link got broke? Your project will spoil na. So that's why what they will do, they will install directly in their project only, npm install. Okay, always they will keep local versions. Remember that. That is why keep it local version using npm install. But we are just using HTML, CSS, JavaScript only na. So that's why I'm not telling any npm. Use cdn link for bootstrap. Okay. Yeah. Any other doubts, sir? In flow diagram also I have shown you. Oh, I deleted the diagram, but if you see it, you will get it diagram. Any doubts, ma, here? Online, any doubts? This is the topics list. I don't know how many of you, I don't know how many of you tried Figma. You tried 1, 2 days, you stopped it. I showed you websites like dev.to and Hashnode. I told you to try blogging. No. In HTML, I showed you something Netlify. Until the HTML completed, everyone did www site, timetable site. Pura kar diya. It's like in 4th class we will do homework. In 10th class we will never do. When we come to colleges, we will not even see the books. Like in come to JavaScript now, you will not even see it. That is the reality, the problem. CSS, half people done, half people not done. And it's been more than like kind of week. I think 10 days ho gaya after your CSS completed. We did Bootstrap, we did SASS, we did now JavaScript only from last 1 week. Still, majority of the people don't completed their portfolio sites. They are still doing it like it's their mission impossible. Huh. Now understand, Karo. Tomorrow someone will give you a job with some kind of 30, 40,000. They will not wait this much time when you are not doing the work, right? You should not delay your work always. करना है, अच्छे से करना है. Do any website with pyar, that will love it. That's why I'm showing it now. See, I did not show you these things. Like for example, when I showed you one page love and all, majority of the times I told you go to their inspect and just copy their code, inspect it, steal their background. I told these things. I told this because, uh, you know, it's not like I don't know how they did it. I can create the same site. But why I told you that if you do this, see, for example, see this nice design. The thought is, देखो, how do they get this thought? एक छोटा tablet करना है text के अंदर. That thought is creativity. And this one is playing whenever you put your mouse over it. And how are they doing it? Right click, inspect. That is why I showed you these things. And when you go to the websites, more and more websites, inspect more and more, see it more and more, then you will be like, yes, I wanted to try this. I wanted to do like this. It was something in your creativity will come. That's what I thought. But वो नया आ रहा है. See this. They used something picture image. That means inside this picture tag images here. And interesting point is this is a zip. This is a zip, sir, here. How the video is playing is because of zip is there. And I can create it by downloading all the zips. And when I'm hovering, what is happening? Click here, hover karo. Okay, focus. Outline 0, visited. When I'm hovering, nothing is happening. Picture zips. Picture if I hover, क्या हो रहा है? So one by one, if you see, you will get it. When you are hovering that element, anything is happening? Picture, title, main picture. No, nothing is happening when you hover it. Display inline, main picture. Nice. And can you see they are using media queries also? Can you see? When you hover on it, picture is not coming. Originally, one image is coming. Understand it. This is the nice point. Originally, one image is coming, and image and three GIFs are there. I will tell you now how they are done. Here, one image is there, and three GIFs are there. They put all are display inline inside a box, and inline bole to all will come side by side. After they keep it, they make these three, you know, they make these three disappear. How they did disappear is they put this box is there now, first guy. For first guy, they put it something like full. When they put first guy full, what will happen? Automatically only first guy will show. You will see this first guy. This is separate image. And whenever you hover on this image, this first guy is display none. So automatically these three guys will come and they will play. Are you getting my point, sir? That's a simple logic. Any doubts, ma? Online? See, when I'm hovering on this, it is changing it nicely like this. And how they are changing the mouse? You can change the mouse also. Cursor. On hover cursor, you can change. You can put it any kind of images on your cursor. You can put some kind of uh, nice animations. If you think of it, you can create beautiful things. And how to do that? You should think. करना है, try करना है. See, I think this is one of their work. They are showing it. Nice. Initially, it is what they're doing whenever they're scrolling. You can do scroll effects also in CSS. There is something in animation scrolling effects also. View and scroll. I did not teach you some advanced ones like at the rate view, at the rate scroll, because it will confuse you. But if you are curious enough, try it. Whenever I'm scrolling, I wanted something effect. You can try it. Not a big deal. Any specific doubts ma online? Online, any specific doubts? Does anyone completed the portfolio completely? At least almost. Give me link. Anyone have it link? Online, anyone have it link? Online, anyone having link ma? No? Mm, someone did it, build something 3JS. In JavaScript, there is something 3JS. That one is three-dimensional something. Let me see someone's site. They used 3JS. It's taking too much time. Oh, go down. Only this much only they did. waste. Now see, in Instagram and all, you will get this kind of silly things. Someone will create something nice three-dimensional, someone will create something big animations. Understand your point. Anything, single simple animation if you put also, it should have something meaning. Why they are keeping it? Sir, I am putting zooming effect. Why? Do you want it to zoom and show something nice to the user? Yes. Sir, I wanna put some kind of transition. Why? You, you can rotate an element, but why do you rotate it? उसका meaning क्या है? Right? Why? I can't rotate text na. It doesn't make any meaning. But if I have some kind of theme, example, matrix portfolio, portfolio like matrix theme, no, is not why. Mm, where is this portfolio? Okay, maybe they removed it. I have seen one day one theme similarly like matrix. It is there. So if you do some kind of those things, it would be something good. Now see, if anyone knows it, this is a Matrix movie is there. This is a team with Matrix movie. Now in this, if you rotate it, na, it was nice. Your thing should have some kind of logic. See, like this, when you see different sites, na, you will get nice inspirations. Your sites should have some kind of cool, nice impact. Then only people will go for it. If you created a simple site now, what is the use that you do it? Any doubts? Sir, I wanted to do advanced CSS. If you wanted to do advanced CSS, I will tell you one small topics. Advanced CSS, if you wanted to do, take this topics, take these topics and learn. Only if you wanted to do advanced perspective. Perspective will tell you how to do 3D using just the CSS, but it's not easy. Perspective. Perspective, 3D origin, transform origin, both will be there. Perspective if you do. Second thing, you can try at the rate view, at the rate scroll, animate timeline, and what more? Colin has. These things will be advanced CSS. They won't ask you this kind of things even in your interview. Not only interview, you will not use them mostly in your websites. You will not use them because company, whatever websites you do, those websites they will care about a minimal design. Company websites never have something great animations, but these things will give you something 3D kind of animations. If you want to create out of the bound creativity, you have exceptional creativity and you want to create those things, then you will use this. Any doubts, sir? Online, any doubts? Someone asked for transition and animations once. Go with one transition or animation, or show me any one of the transition or animation. I will tell you how to do that, because it is just a basic concept. But if I explain you transition and animation, exactly what effect you want, it matters. Now, if I go to this guy's profile and if I wanted a similar background, I will inspect. I will try to check it. Did this guy used background body? No, he used just a background. Then where he get that image? Background image. No, he did not use the background image. That is seems silly. Canvas. He used a canvas. He used his JavaScript with a canvas property. That means that flowing one he is creating using the canvas of JavaScript. He put all the colors and he used JavaScript, and based on JavaScript it's working. Next he created each one profile. You can put a background also, it works. Any doubts, ma? My point is it should be something unique. Mm, Google like my resume portfolio like Google theme. If you get this thought na, then only you will do it. Now someone created one website. Let me show you this guy's website. Now how it is looking. See how it is looking the site. This is like a Google, right or not? When I go here, click on it, it's asking me, do you want to know about? Yes. Then it's explaining about this guy. And I can go here. I can I can see what this guy is. I will not see anything, just an overview of my technical skills, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React and all. So first of all, this thought is there, na? Imagine you give your site link to the HR. When HR opens, when HR see this kind of crazy things, that would be so good. If you create a normal site, it would give you something normal impact to everyone. And it should be something like wow. Or someone should feel it like how he done that, right? वो कैसा होता sir? You should see more. If you see more movies, you will get a good story. If you see it like more books, you will get more good story of book. Similarly, there is one famous quote: any masterpiece is a copy of a copy of a copy. Simple. You see some websites, you get inspiration. Again, you see another websites, again inspiration, and make it one rough sketch and slowly implement it. Is it clear, ma? Normally in other course, I don't know how they will do. In web development, if you do the websites, then only it will be perfect. In Amirpet, 90% of the students knows HTML and CSS, but I'm bet half of the people cannot able to create nice responsive websites. And many of the people create only basic. HTML पूरों को जाता. देखो 8th class have HTML syllabus, you know that? 8th class school have HTML syllabus. They do better than HTML. In 10th class, they are doing websites. I'm not joking. They are having projects. You go to ICSE or CBSE, 10th class ICSE is having Java and Python. CBSE, they are planning to implement, Modi is implementing this year onwards, something 25 onwards, artificial intelligence in school books. I'm 100% sure they use ChatGPT. It's not a bad deal. My point is use it for your own thing. If you have creativity, no GPT will replace you. If any YouTuber says technology is coming, AI will replace you, वो सब झूठ है. खाली सब झूठ है. Okay, it's bakwas. Machine cannot replace human 100%. Any machine. Okay. Until or unless it's a labor work. If I'm doing something labor work, na, like doing just by my physical work, machine will replace me. I don't need any cartons or bullock carts now because I have my bike. Machine replaces human. But if you have creativity, na, for example, imagine one guy is repairing bullock carts. Okay, sir, that guy will not be replaced. You know why? Because when bikes came, that guy repairs bikes. If tomorrow something big vehicles come, na, that guy will repair that only. Near my village, there is one guy who used to repair something mixes. He repairs mixes. Later, he started learning repairing grinders. Then he started repairing washing machines. Whatever our village used to come na, everything he started repairing now. That is how software engineering works. Today you will learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript. React is there. You will learn React. Tomorrow when you join React na, React will be gone. New thing will come. You will learn that. Another naya wala आता. वो भी तुम learn करता. You will do it. Right? When I joined, jQuery is popular. We learn jQuery and we join the job. jQuery गायब हुआ. React आ गया. I am doing React. Later Angular came. We did Angular. Is it clear, sir? When Angular came, I will not be like, no, let's go to Naresh IT and learn Angular. Right? तो तुम करना पड़ता. At least do half work from your side so that remaining work I can push. Okay? That's it for today, ma. Thank you all. Yeah. Online, any doubts, Ray? Any more doubts online? No. I hope it's clear. That's it for today. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, ma.